as much as anybody else.
And how's it gone? I mean,
It went great.
mentally, any?
I'm here.
What did you learn about yourself most in that time that you've been out mentally and about kind of like battling back and that kind of stuff through your rehab?
As far as what? What do you mean?
Like, did you learn kind of like how to be resilient, how to not let anything get you down, kind of stuff like that?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, especially when you're going through something as hard as that, you never thought you would go through. You kind of saddle the wagon, and you got to strap up and take it on full speed straight ahead.
What have you seen out of Daniel McMillan? Is he backing you up right now?
You said who?
Daniel McMillan.
He's a physical guy. He just wants to run in and hit people and stuff like that. He do anything that the coaches ask. Just a great player, great player, and a great kid.
Is there anything he's doing particularly well?
Yeah, just playing the force, playing the back of force and stuff like that. Holding the point, collisioning, real good.
Do you feel you're back where you were before you got hurt, or maybe even better than that at this point?
Yeah, I do. I feel, I mean, not as far as everything, but I feel like I'm moving fast. I'm moving as well as anybody out there. Little things, technique-wise and stuff like keeping my feet going. I have to remember and remind myself, and hand placement and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm out there with the rest of the guys.
What do you expect from you and Dante?
Me and Dante, 6 and 7, man. 6 and 7 off the edge. A lot of getting to the QB.
One thing the D-line's got to improve on before week 1.
As far as what? What do you mean?
Oh, just anything, just general.
In general?
Yeah.
We just got to remember to play like us, play like the Gators, and balls to the wall, getting off the rock and running to the ball, getting out the stack, stuff like that. Because, being away from ball for so long, you kind of forget those things and stuff like that. But just always remember those things, running out the stack and stuff like that, because that's when big plays happen.
About your relationship with Matt Rolin, it seemed like you kind of took him under your wing when he got here.
Oh yeah, I mean all these guys, man, they're brothers to me, man. The whole team, we're a family. We're actually a family here. Big brother, little brother. That's how we go.
With that relationship that you've built with Matt, how much have you been able to help him through the first, stages of his process going through something that you went through?
I mean, it's been good because I mean I didn't have nobody that went through what I went through, and he has me. He has me firsthand in front of him. I can tell him exactly what my mind was and what the type of things that I went through and what not to second guess yourself on, and how to take it on full-fledged and keep continuing to grow from it instead of letting it hold you down.
What's the biggest thing you think you've told him so far?
I mean, probably that. Just grow from it, and it's in front of you. It's no reason to harp on it. Now that you know that it is there, just take it on full speed and go at it.
It's frustrating. I mean, you want to be out there, but he been good. I really humbled him a lot and everything, so he good.
How tough was it for you being his friend to see him go down and not really know what was wrong with him at first?
It was tough, because I'm used to him being out there with me and everything. But he's strong. He made it through.
Considering how talented some of the guys are, some of the corners are on this roster, what are you learning and picking up from guys like Roberson and Sophomore?
I don't really know. Really, Like, they tell me how it is on the field and stuff like that because they got a lot of experience. So I just try to learn from some of their experience.
What receiver gives you guys the most problems?
I say all of them. All of them are very talented. So.
How much boundary are you playing versus nickel?
Kind of like 50-50. I just play both. We all kind of rotate.
Marcus, how's it going on punt returns?
It's fun. Still back catching punts, and hopefully it turned out good for me.
Are you concerned at all about doing that and playing corner, just the workload?
No, I like punt. It's fun.
Having Jalen and Vernon there,
just
doing a lot more reps, I guess.
Yeah, those guys are good players, and I like good players beside me and when I'm not in, and I like those guys a lot.
Have you had to go harder?
I mean, yeah, they push me, you know, and we critique each other ability a lot, you know, and that's what makes us better as a group.
You've had some battles against Marcus Roberson. What's he like to go against?
Oh, that was my roommate, and he's a good guy, and we chop it up a lot. And he's a good player. He's a good freshman. He's the best I've seen so far in person as a freshman, and I really like him, and I think he'll be a good help to this.
And I've seen him join the punt return unit. Just what do you try to teach him when it comes to return punts?
I mean, I don't really try to teach him anything. I mean, he's an athlete, and he's pretty good. Just you know.
Pass rush. How do you think? How much more improved do you think it'll be this year?
I mean, as being in the secondary, we like a good pass rush, and I think it's pretty much the same as last year. You know, even though we lost Sharif, and I like Easley, Powell, Dante Fowler, Buller, all those type of guys, and I think they'll make a lot of plays this year.
What's the hardest thing about covering DeMarcus?
I mean, he's a little physical, but he's a guy that could get you better and as well as get him better.
You guys talk trash to each other when you go?
Not really. We have a mutual respect for each other, and we like each other.
What are the chances? What are the chances of him emerging as the #1 wide receiver?
I mean, for him also, the sky's the limit for him, and his game is elevating as camp went on. His game elevated a lot.
How challenging is that heat going to be in the first 2 games, you think? Playing him?
I mean, that's why we practicing now in the heat, so heat wouldn't be a factor. And just for them, it might be a factor for them, you know. And I think we'll be acclimated to it, you know. So
what's it going to be like for you to play at Miami?
It's going to be fun just going back in my area. And I know a couple of those guys, so it's going to be a fun game, somewhat like Florida State.
And then your friends and family Miami fans?
Nah, not that I can recall.
You turn them all to Gators?
Yeah, some majority of them.
You have a couple high school teammates on the team, don't you? What's it like to go back and play against them?
I mean, knowing them as a person really makes it fun, and it's going to be fun, a fun game. I mean, they have a lot of spread formation, you know, things like that. Quick guys, and do a lot of things that we have to adjust to, and I think we're going to be prepared for it.
With such a good pass rush, teams tend to throw quick passes. How do you adjust to that as a corner?
I mean, just using technique and being able to stay technique sound throughout the whole game and be on point.
How do you have to adjust your technique to guys like DeMarcus Robinson that are physical, big receivers?
I mean, some guys you'll want to get your hands on so they won't get off the line, and some guys you want to motor mirror, then get your hands on them. So for him, I say you want to get your hands on him quick off the line to get him off his route, then just use your ability to play him down the field.